this time around. Green flag is out for Aston Whistler. Fourth clip right now with a 12:64.9 first lap out of Aston Whistler. As he works his way down to 3 and 4 for the final time. A little bit of smoke coming out of 82. And he's going to go a little bit slower with a 12:77.8. So official time 12:64.9 for Aston Whistler. Looks like we got some more debris in 3 and 4, Ben.
And I believe we have at least one car to qualify, 2 cars to qualify. So time trial is not quite completed here for the Virgil Hansen Memorial Loggers Cup. This race has been around for a while. It's been the Hansen Memorial since 2022. Loggers Cup brought back in 2015, but I was telling Jenna, Lauren, coming in, this was a race that happened in the 1980s and I think early 1990s. It was the big super stock race here back in before my time, but it's great to see that it's been continuing the tradition after a bit of a hiatus. And of course the Hansen family, always great to have them here. Is Ryan Ronning going to be your next qualifier? Ryan Ronning won podium, a third place finish here on May 25th. X Factor Race Cars, K&W Racing. Sponsored 15R out of Springfield. He is currently 4th in the local point standings. And first lap for Ryan Ronning, 16th quick, 14.542, 1.4542. X Factor Race Cars, Stone Motorsports, and Pitt Skylights, the sponsorships for the 15R. Second lap is a little bit slower, 14.648, so 14.542. First 2 laps going to be the official time.
And your finals qualifier hits the racetrack right now out of Coburg. Jesse Williamson in the W5 in the Shram Motorsports Northwest Platinum Racing Grand Gang Pizza meeting. Number W5. Colin Weinberger still the top of the board with a 12.401 for his official time. And Williamson goes second quick with a 13.11 with a 0. First lap for Williamson. Williamson, a decorated IMCA modified racer. Second lap just a bit slower, 13.803. So that will conclude late model qualifying here tonight. Colin Weinberger, your quick time with a 12.401. Ian Whistler was second. Joey Tanner third. Eston Whistler fourth. Preston Luckman rounds out the top 5 for qualifying for the late model division. Next to come up, the IMCA Modifieds for their individual car qualifying. And first car to hit the racetrack will be car number 24 out of Cottage Grove, the SKS Racing number 24, Curtis Towns. Curtis Towns will set the tone here in qualifying for the IMCA Modifieds.
Curtis Towns, 4th in the Oregon State points battle and 3rd in the local championship standings here, Lauren, at Cottage Grove Speedway.
Curtis has had some good runs here this year in 2025. Him and his wife Tiffany won the same night. That was a very special night for those two. His first lap is in the books with a 14.88.7 for Curtis Towns. Looking to complete lap number 2. And it is better with a 14.78.9 official time for Curtis Towns.
Curtis Towns setting the bar as our next driver to come out of the racetrack, the 34G. This is Albert Gill, A&G Auto Repair, Happy Campers Holding Tank Treatment, Sweet Tea Express, Pete and Sandy Gruenberger, Barney's Burgers, Amps Full Service Plumbing and Excavation, Hardbark Construction, Shaw Chassis. Just 5 starts this year for Albert Gill. Actually, his son Albert Jr. racing last night at the Douglas County Dirt Track. May 10th, finishing 6th, his best finish, 4 top 10s and 5 starts this year. Albert Gill, 15, 16, 9, 1, 5, 1, 6, 9. He's a 3-time Southern Oregon Speedway track champion and twice a Siskiyou Motor Speedway track champion. One of those years, 2014, won the title at those 2 tracks in the same season. 14.81.0, 14810. Second quick for Albert Gill.
67 hits the racetrack now out of Banks. Rogers Repair, Quality Change. Lydia Excavation, Swan Island Sheet Metal, Iron Mark Surveying, Trambros Excavation, Whistler Construction. That is Jake Walter. Jake Walter's car number 67. Third car to hit the racetrack is Walters. Curtis Town sets the bar with a 14.78.9. The official quick time right now out of 3 cars. First lap in the book. Ties Curtis Towns with a 14.78.9 for Jake Walters. Currently tied for quick time. Who officially scored second right now. Second lap is a little bit slower with a 15.159, so 14.789 official time.
Next down the racetrack, currently second in local points, as well as 9th in the Oregon State standings. Your 5-time and reigning track champion in Jake Maiden in the Dustin Brooks Zone number 5M. Jake Maiden, Brooks Towing, Mike Crawford Trucking, Marty Mark Construction, Dirt Oval TV, the sponsorships. 2021 Oregon State champion, 2 wins in 2025, and both of them coming here May 31st and May 3rd. Lap number 1, Jake Maiden going to the top of the board, 14.49.514.495. Jake Maiden provisionally P1 in qualifying, so there's going to be 4 heat races. He would start P4 in heat race number 1 of 4. Jake Maiden's second lap is going to be a little bit slower, 14.748, 14.495. Lap 1 is official time, and that is currently quickest right now.
The 54 hits the track next. That is the JT Chassis H Home and Repair, Beam Racing, Best Home Storage, New Heights Chiropractic, Slick Stick Shocks, Nick Trenchard. Nick Trenchard, the 6th car to hit the racetrack right now. Won last night at the Douglas County Dirt Track, Nick Trenchard did. As he's now trying to chase down Jake Maiden's quick time, 14.495. First lap for Trenchard goes to the top, 14.36.6 over Jake Maiden. Nick Trenchard goes proverbial quick time right now. Car number 54 in. And second lap just a little bit slower, 14.498, but current number 1 is Nick Trenchard.
Yeah, Trenchard yet to finish outside the top 5. 3 starts this year at this racetrack, in a pair of 3rds and a 4th during Freedom Cup weekend. Yet to finish outside the top 5 at Cottage Grove Speedway. As Chad Groves in car number 25C will be our next qualifier. Mike's Fence Center, H3 Excavation and Construction, Wicked Wild Designs, Lethal Chassis. 2 top 5, 2 podiums and 2 top 5s and 5 starts, including a 3rd place finish on June 28th at Sunset Speedway Park in Banks. First lap, 15.27.7, 152.77. A runner-up at the Douglas County Dirt Track during IMCA Wild West Speed Week back on June 17th. For a second lap is going to be second quick, 14.438. 14438. Chad Groves P2 right now, Lauren, as we've got 6 qualified.
And the 7th car hits the track now. Car number 19 out of Jasper. The Tracktown Pizza, Alpha Tony Superior Designs, In Touch Detailing, Todd's Auto Body, Joe's Truck and Trailer, A1 Auto Supply, O'Reilly Auto Parts, special thanks to Dean's Metal Cars, and Joanna Williams. This is Madeline Ashley. Madeline Ashley hits the track now. Trying to take down Nick Trenchard's current quick time in 14.36.6. The first lap is in the books at 7th quarter, now 15.119 for Madeline Ashley. 7th quick right now is Madeline, looking to improve on her first lap. And it slows down just a little bit with a 15.171, so officially 15.119 her official time.
Next on the racing surface is going to be the 45S of Aaron Sheeler. Aaron Sheeler out of Springfield in the Producto Saw Systems. Commercial metal products. Wannabe clay shooters. Vanderbilt chassis. Just one start this year. One feature start this year. May 31st here at Cottage Grove Speedway. Finishing 10th. Aaron Sheeler, a two-time track champion at this facility in non-sanctioned competition. His first lap is going to be fourth quick, 14:51.1, 1:45.11 for Aaron Sheeler. Hoping to pick up the pace on lap 2, but is going to exit the racetrack on lap 2, Lauren, so that'll be his official time, but potentially puts him starting fourth place in Heat 4. And you want to be towards the top because if you're able to, finish fifth or better in the heat races, you are locked in the scramble.
A lot of good cars still yet to come, including this guy right here out of Albany. The James Gang Pizza, Shram Bros Excavating, Lynn Benton Insurance, JK Pickle Trucking, Go Plumbing, Northwest Platinum Trucking. Number 13, Bryson James. Bryson James, car number 13.
Bryson James still the only driver from the state of Oregon to win the Shaw Race Cars Western Region, doing that back in 2019.
Bryson's been on an absolute tear in the later years, and defending Loggers Cup champion. And is going fifth quick right now with a 14:54.3. Right now, fifth for Bryson James, working double duty. Second lap. Bryson James, though, goes second quick in qualifying with a 14:37.8 for Bryson James. Next car to hit the racetrack now, Ben.
Jimmy Lipke out of Wairika, California. Car number 4Y, Paradise Painting, Skinner's Truck Repair, J. Coda Forestry, Midnight Graphics, Awesome Motorsports and Shock Service, FBI Manufactured Home Setup, Shaw Chassis. Lipke 2016 Siskiyou Motors Speedway, Carl Chevrolet IMC Northern Sport Mod track champion. And first lap for Lipke is going to be 9th quick, 14:920, 1:4920. His best finish Sunday at the fair race at Diamond Mountain Speedway in Susanville, California. Finished third. His best of 3 starts in 2025. Second lap a little bit slower, 15:59.9, 1:55.99, 14:920. The best of 2 laps for the 4Y Lipke.
11th car to hit the racetrack now. It's going to be the 33 of Paul Ray out of Eugene. The Jim and Sue Gregory Premium Woodworking and Design. Mark Naring Plumbing. Special thanks to Uncle Paul Beckman. Mom Darren Mardell Williams and Jerry Boggs. Paul Ray. Former sportsman champion here at the Speedway. 11th car to hit the racetrack right now. Nick Trenchard still tops the board with a 14:36.6. Paul Ray jumps up to 10th quick right now with a 14:94.3 for Paul Ray. Second lap is going to be coming in the books right now for Paul Ray. And he goes up to the 8th place spot with a 14:79.3 for Paul Ray, sitting P8 right now.
11 cars have timed in. Is next to take time will be the 84. Eric Ashley out of Jasper. Trackdown Pizza, A1 Auto Supply, Todd's Auto Body, Superior Design, Alpha Towing and Recovery, Joe's Truck and Trailer, GRT Chassis. 7 starts this year. 1 podium and top 5 was runner-up here on May 17th at Cottage Grove Speedway. Does have 5 top 10s and 7 starts, all of which have been here at this facility. First lap for Eric Ashley, 6th quick, 14:586, 1:4586. Provisionally inside pole of heat race number 2. If these results hold up, as the second lap for the 84 is going to be slower, 14:653, 1:4653, 14:586 Eric Ashley, currently P6 in time trials.
Well, the next guy sure knows his way around the Speedway in the Superman car out of Corbett. The Discount Race Car Parts, Checkered Flag Asphalt, Schramm Excavating, Full Spectrum Constructions, 1-2 Rats, Frisbee Motorsports, Superior Fuel Cells. It's Colin Weinbarger. 13th car to hit the racetrack now. looking to take down Nick Trenchard's current quick time. And he will go fourth quick right now, 14:49.0 for Colin Weinbarger. Puts him in that fourth place spot in heat race number 4 provisionally. Second lap just a bit slower with a 14:58.2. Colin Weinbarger, currently fourth in qualifying.
Next on the racetrack is the 7M of Ethan Killingsworth. Killingsworth currently second in the Oregon State points battle, third in the Shaw Race Cars Western region, and 8th in local track points. Ethan Killingsworth, Ace's Affordable Auto Glass, J. Cota Forestry, Twisted Motorsports, TDS Suspensions, Basic Fence, Seth Horn Mobile Repair, Pin Tack Fishing Lures, Wairika Glass, A1 Automotive, Twisted by Evo Chassis. First lap for Ethan Killingsworth, 7th quick, 14:54.4, 1:45.44. That is provisionally inside pole of heat race number 3. 7 wins this season, including 2 here at Cottage Grove Speedway, April 26th and July 5th. And second lap, 4th quick for Ethan Killingsworth, 14:45.8. That has got him starting 4th in heat race number 4, but we still got some more cars to time in, Lauren.
Definitely a lot more cars to time in. Next one up is going to be car number 51 out of Marcola. The Tristle Flora covering Eugene Gutter Service, Ashley Racing, Mac Tools, Roy Kirk Jr. Roy Kirk Jr., the 15th car to hit the racetrack now out of Marcola. Working his way through 3 and 4. For the first time, official lap time coming in, going to be 15th quick with a 15:99.5 for Roy Kirk Jr. Looks like he is going to call it quits after one lap. Ben sitting 15th right now with a 15:99.5.
So Nick Trenchard, Bryson James, Chad Groves, Ethan Killingsworth would be starting 4th in heat races 1 through 4 if we ended time trials, but we've still got a little over 10 cars to qualify yet. Is Bennett Bray on the racetrack. Bennett Bray 7th in the Oregon State points battle. Bennett Bray out of Roseburg. And it's going to be the 16th car to take time here at the Frank Brewer G60 Classic. Lap number 1 will be recorded as 15th quick, 15:225, 1:52.25 for Bennett Bray. We'll see if second lap can go a little bit better. Newark Mechanical, Northwest Window Film, beautiful reflection Shaw chassis. Second lap is just a tad slower, 15:226, so 15:225 will be the official time.
17th car to hit the racetrack right now, Kevin Williamson, car number 42 out of Coburg. Superior Fuel Cells, DK&J Construction, SDMF Customs, Jad and Jennifer Tarn, Motion and Flow Control Products, Jesse Ellen Photo. Also the sponsors on car number 42. Having a good year in 2025. Couple wins, Ben. And he's sitting, I think, tied for 5th in national points.
Yeah, he's in the top 10 in national points.
As he goes 3rd quick right now with a 14:38.6, trying to put himself in that 4th place spot for heat race competition. Right now sitting ready for 3rd heat race number 3. He goes to the top in heat and qualifying on lap number 2, 14:259 for Kevin Williamson.
Yeah, he's 6th in the nation, currently leading the Shaw Race Cars Western region, leading the state point battle and the local point leader here. Just got the track championship at the Douglas County Dirt Track last night. There's the 31Z out of Graham, Washington. New on the racetrack, GT Race Car, Scotch Drywall, Factory Cane Shocks. Number 31Z, Zane Miner. Zane Miner, 1 win this season, May 3rd at Grays Harbor Raceway in Elma, Washington. And first lap for Zane Miner, 10th quick, 14:75.7, 1:47.57. Zane Miner, 6 podiums and 16 starts. As lap number 2, will it be faster for Miner? It'll be slower, 14:901, 1:49.01, 14:757, currently 10th quick for the 31Z.
Car number 82 hits the track next as the 19th car to hit the racetrack out of Otis, Eston Whistler. The Meredith Logging, U.S. Market, Otis Market, All-Purpose Storage, Knotworks Construction, Arcade Concrete Construction, Eston Whistler. They're going to chase down Kevin Williamson's quick time right now. 14.259 is the time to beat. As the first lap coming in, he goes to the top with a 14.183 for Eston Whistler. Knocking Kevin Williamson off of the top spot, getting through the bumps in 3 and 4. Second lap just a bit slower with a 14.460 Eston Whistler.
Eston Whistler 6th in Oregon State points and 4th in Shaw Race Cars Western Region, and 16 is kind of the quote-unquote bubble. If you're going to start in the top 4 spots in your heat race, Jimmy Lipke on the bubble at 16th fastest. Also in the drop zone, Albert Gill and Paul Ray. As Devin Reed is next to qualify in the Reed's Automotive number 58 entry out of Woodland, Washington. Devin Reed, lap number 1. He's going to be 14.72.2, 147.22. Devin Reed, 11th fastest, so that'll knock out Lipke of starting in the first 2 rows of the heat race. And lap 2 is slower, 14.962, 14.722. So that'll put in the drop zone Albert Gill 16th, Paul Ray 15th, Jake Walters 14th.
8M hits the track next out of Cottage Grove, Brett Muth. The Pape Rents, D&M Innovations, Gerard Family Cleaning, ZP Transportation, Kendall Auto Group, Murphy Plywood, Sweet Tooth Whitening. The sponsors on the 8M of Brett Muth. Brett having also another good year in 2025. Couple wins for the 8M as he will complete lap number 1, and he will go 11th quick with a 14.61.5 for Brett Muth. Won during Freedom Cup here just a few weeks ago. Brett Muth did. As the second lap just a bit slower with a 14.77.4. 21 cars have taken laps, Ben.
Yeah, Brett Muth, 5th in the Oregon State points battle and 4th in local track points. Is Chance Heiser in the 87 next to qualify out of Redmond. Chance Heiser, H3 Excavation and Construction, Mike's Mobile Mix Concrete, Prolific Paint and Design, Rage Chassis. Just 3 starts this year, but 2 top 10s, including a season best 6th here during Speed Week on June 19th. 18th fastest on lap number 1, 14.829, 14829. That is below the drop zone. So he's got to pick up the pace a little bit to move 16th or better. And second lap, 15.012, going to be slower, 14.829, the best of 2 laps.
The 11 is Steven Sternavant hits the racetrack right now out of Springfield. The Springfield Point S Tires, Eugene Gutter Service, D-Ray Designs, Durable TV. Number 11 is Steven Sternavant. Hitting the green flag now, 23rd car to hit the racetrack here in qualifying for the IMCA Modifieds. First lap coming into books for Sternavant. Going to go 19th quick with a 14.85.4. Eston Whistler still tops the board with a 14.18.3 for quick time right now. Steven Sternavant second lap is better. Going to jump up to the 12th place spot with a 14.702 as we got 23 cars officially timed in for the IMCA Modifieds.
Next up for the Friesen Performance IMCA Modifieds, the 44 of Greg McDonald, Jerry Robinette Performance Carburetor Shaw Chassis from right here in Cottage Grove, 10th in Cottage Grove Speedway points. Got 4 starts this year, and Greg McDonald's best finish, a pair of 12ths on April 26th and May 3rd, so back-to-back 12th place finishes. Greg McDonald, longtime competitor here, going back to the late 90s. at least 15,955, 15955 in the old sportsman division, and has been a part of the modifieds for quite some time. Greg McDonald, his second lap is going to be slower, 16,059. 15,955 is the best of two, and that is 23rd quick. In the Morgan Cresswell owned number 5K out of Wairika, California, this is Ryan Peary. Ryan Peary, Susan River Realty, NJ Farms Trucking, Swan Island Sheet Metal Works, JDR Performance, J Coda Forestry, Awesome Motorsports and Shock Service, Doug Franklin Trucking, sponsored PCD by TRP Chassis. Ryan Peary, 12th quick. That'll get him among the top four in heat race starting position. 14.671, 14671 for Ryan Peary. Was the Ernie Mincy Memorial Early Thaw Series champion in the Carl Chevrolet IMC Northern Sport Mods at Central Arizona Raceway back in January. Second lap slower, 14.735. 14.671 is going to be 11th quick for the 12th quick for the 5K.
The W5 hits the racetrack now. Jesse Williamson out of Coburg. The Coburg Vodka, SDMF Custom, Strand Bros Excavating. Number W5. Superior Fuel Cells also on board of the W5 with Jesse Williamson. He was fastest in hot laps. And he is the second to last car to take laps here in qualifying. Jesse Williamson. First lap in the booth to go 22nd quick with a 15.012 for Jesse Williamson.
Driving the SDMF Customs house car. Just a couple of nights under his belt.
Yeah, just a couple starts for Jesse Williamson. He jumps up to the 9th place spot with a 14.508 for Jesse Williamson as we got one more car to take laps, Ben.
Yeah, Williamson, a 6-time winner of the Cottage Grove Speedway Nationals under IMCA sanctioning, and a 3-time champion under IMCA sanctioning of the IMCA Wild West Speed Week. The 253 next on the track out of Puyallup, Washington, Will Taylor. Will Taylor, Virgil Hansen Automotive Machine, Gould Race Cars, Dynamic Drivelines, Winner's Circle Design Studio, running a Shaw chassis. Got 2 feature starts this year, both of them during the Midweek Mayhem Series here at Cottage Grove, and they have both been 8th place finishes. 16.747, 16747 for Will Taylor. And that is 25th as of right now. We'll see if he can go quicker on lap 2. Okay, so only getting 1 lap of qualifying Will Taylor because he didn't draw a pill, so that's basically showing up late or qualifying out of order. So Aston Whistler going to be your quick qualifier for the Friesen Performance IMCA Modifieds, 14.183. It'll be Kevin Williamson second, Nick Trenchard third, Bryson James your top 4. Those drivers will start 4th or should be starting 4th in their upcoming heat races. Then your pole sitters for heats 1 through 4, Chad Groves, Ethan Killingsworth, Colin Weinbarger, Jake Maiden, 5th through 8th. Should be starting in position number 2 in heats 1 through 4, Jesse Williamson, Aaron Sheeler, Eric Ashley, and Brett Muse. And then Ryan Peary, Steven Servant, Devin Reed, and Zane Miner starting in positions 3 in their heat races. If I got that penciled in all correctly. Looks like we got some commemorative shirts for Frank Brewer downstairs. I might have to go down and snag me one. I think